We are live. Okay. All right then. So, okay, guys. So let me see if we are live now. Okay, yeah. Seems we are live. Um, okay, guys. So this is our first live stream. The purpose of this live stream is to go through the mock test. Okay, we are going to do a mock test for Security Plus. Those who are interested, come and join and experience the Security Plus mock test. Okay. Um, Hi, Jamin. How are you? Of course, we
Rajneesh.
first have to introduce us. So, all right, wonderful. So, let's see. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's get the things right. Um, Perfect. Give me just 1 second. All right. I haven't done this before. Give me 1 second, Jamin. All right. So looks like we are all good with the live stream. Okay. So, Jamin, the idea is very simple. Okay. And
Okay.
of course, those who don't know us, I'm Rajneesh Gupta. I'm security consultant. My mission is to help at least 100K people to get into security by 2025. That's my mission. You can find me on LinkedIn, and you will learn everything that I'm talking about. You will learn all the content that I'm sharing about home labs, practicing, building your resume. I personally, struggle a lot while moving, while breaking into cybersecurity from my earlier network engineering job. So I know the struggle. I started with network engineering job. I moved into cybersecurity, and currently I'm a consultant. So I deploy a lot of security solution, do security services and performing audits and everything. um, Jemin is working with me, and is also the lead instructor for network security domain. So he take care of all the network security training program, and even SIM security training program as well, including IBM QRadar, uh, even Palo Alto firewall, Checkpoint firewall, Fortinet firewall. So he's the one who take care of the network security aspect of the entire program. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, Now, the idea is going to be simple. The purpose of this live stream is to go through uh, uh, is to go through different questions. If you guys are interested to get into cybersecurity, the one certification that you should go for is Security Plus. Okay. Those who are agree with it, those who know about it, just type yes in the comment, yes in the chat, that yes, this is something you have witnessed as well. So Security Plus is really, really important. I recommend it to everyone. If you are serious about getting a job into cybersecurity, if you're serious about breaking into cybersecurity, maybe you are a network engineer, maybe you are, maybe you are a system admin, server admin, or anything around it. So you should get a Security Plus certification. So the purpose of this live stream is to make sure we you get an understanding about the questions, and we will I'll take you through the mock test as well. Okay. So I have Pearson View exam test, mock test access with myself. So I'll take you through those questions. I'll read those questions. I'll show you those questions, and we'll discuss. I'll discuss with Jemin. Jemin will help me as well, and we would require your view as well. So we are going to mock test. We are going to perform the mock test live with you guys. Okay. So without taking much time, let's get started. Let me share my screen. Jamin, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful, interesting. So let me share my screen. Perfect. Okay then. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, so we are going to cover the first module. If you look at this is the Security Plus exam modules. Okay, and these are all the modules for Security Plus, starting from first module, which is for social engineering attack to attack basics and everything. There are total 35 modules. Okay, we are going to cover the first module in this Security Plus exam series. Okay, so I'll read the questions. Um, I'll discuss with Jemin, and I want your input as well. What do you think about it? And then we'll come to the conclusion about the right answer. Okay. The first question. Okay. The first question is: Mark is authorized to access the company data center and can get in by using his RFID badge. Randy from facilities, who isn't authorized to access the data center, just followed Mark into the data center without Mark's knowledge. What is Randy guilty of? Okay, so we have got four options: identity fraud, phishing, tailgating, wishing. Jamin, what do you think? I mean, I think identity fraud is something which is, uh, you know, uh, impersonation, right? So
Right.
Randy um, didn't actually got
Still, I
didn't have he
have the
didn't
badge of Mark, right? So,
yeah she's not having his ID card or something, right? Phishing is more related to ID. I mean, I think
email
it's more
attack.
related to phishing attack.
Yes.
You know,
The going to the from the
social
email.
engineering technique, correct? Yeah. uh, when it comes to tailgating, yes, I think tailgating is the right answer, because she just followed him while entering the gate. So I think tailgating is the right answer. What do you guys? If I see very few folks join in, so if you have you know uh, your thought on this answer, do let us know in the chat. I think tailgating is the right answer. What do you think, Jim?
Yes, I will definitely go with the telegetting.
Yes. So, and in fact, wishing is a social engineering attack when it happened through the phone call, right? So, tailgating should be the right answer. Let's check the answer. Perfect. Tailgating is the right answer because it involves the piggybacking, following the closely behind someone who has the authorized physical access, right?
Right.
So that's the right one. And next, go to the second one, which is: you are a security analyst for your organization. A user tells you that someone from the FBI called her and asked for her username and password. What principle of influence, in bracket, reason for effectiveness, has been employed against the user to gain her credentials? Um, well, I think. I think the answer should be, yeah. So we got the one answer, that's C. What do you think, Jimmy?
By looking the options, I would really think about the first option, that is authority. Why? Because FBI is an very well-known security agency. So
Yeah, it's an enforcement agency, so they have an authority of of
correct.
authority about it. Authority when they're talking to someone, right?
Yeah.
So I think the authority should be the right answer. Scarcity is about that something is uh, something is expiring, or you just have quick offer and it's about to end and all those stuff. Urgency, I don't think urgency would be the right answer, but familiarity, I don't think, because uh, people might not be familiar with FBI agent who might be calling, right? So I think authority should be the right answer.
Right.
Perfect. That's the right answer. Okay. Um, let's go to the next question. Okay, a user misspell the URL for a travel website and is taken to a competing website. What has occurred here? Hmm. Okay. Water holding attack. Those who are watching the video, a water holding attack is something which people get drive by download kind of problem, right? Influence campaign, I don't think so. Hoax is like deceptions. So typo is a valid one because if user types something by mistake, so it could be the problem. So answer should be typo squatting. Oh, what do you think, Jevin?
Yes, definitely that should be the right answer
Okay. um I think,
because
yeah,
user is
that's
misspelling the URL, so he's mistaking while entering the URL name.
uh-huh.
So I should go with first option, that is typo squatting.
Right. So I think typo squatting should be the right answer. So yeah. Hmm.
Let's see the answer.
Let's see the answers. Okay. So typo squatting, yes, that's the right answer. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Um, let's go to the next question. Uh, okay. So the next question is Samuel has gleaned past job title and other information from Ted's LinkedIn profile and pretend to be Ted in a resume and interview for a new job. What social engineering technique has been used? Well, yeah, it's the identity fraud, or we call it as impersonation. So that seems very, very clear at the first glance. What do you think, Jamin?
Yes, impersonation. I will definitely go with this because scarcity. We already discussed
Yeah,
that.
there's nothing getting over, or there's no
Correct.
sales going on, right? So pretending it's no, I don't think so. Impersonation should be the right kind of a technique, social engineering technique, which is being used, right? So eliciting information, it's not an information. So impersonation should be the right answer, right?
Right.
Okay, let's
Let's.
see the answer. Perfect, perfect. Let's go to the next question. Okay. Question number 5 is you received an email that looks like it is from your bank. Okay. The link within the email, however, doesn't actually go to your bank's website. Instead, it goes to another website that looks almost exactly like your bank's. The website asks you to input and submit your username and password. So this looks like a important attribute, right? Asking to enter the username and password. After you submit your username and password, the site returns a server error. What type of attack is this? Okay, so user submitted username and password, but nothing really happened. Um, Spare phishing, yes, I think so. But pre-testing, I mean, I think let's first clear what could not be possible, right? So whaling, of course, not when we target the management folks, or whaling came from whales, right? So we are not targeting the CEOs or management folks, right? It's the regular employee. So pre-texting, I don't think so, because we are actually talking about credentials. So I think credential harvesting should be the right answer. What do you think, Javed?
Yes, that is the correct
Okay.
because username and passwords are getting compromised in this one. So
Yeah. A
credentials
compromise
harvesting
as in it's getting stolen, probably.
stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
Right.
getting fetched. Yeah. So let's okay. Perfect. That's the right answer. Let's go to the next question. That's an attacker targets the CFO of your company with an email message. What is this called? Yeah, so just now we talked about it, right? So I think
Right.
this is going to be whaling, right? We are targeting the CEO, CFO of the company. So should be whaling. Spear phishing is exactly like whaling, but uh, uh, whaling
And
is used when we target the management folks. Correct. DDoS farming. Farming is again a drive-by download kind of thing, right? Let's check the answer. Perfect. That's the right one. Let's go to the seventh question. Joe, a security analyst, works for a bank. He's concerned that customers are looking at bank Taylor screen as well as watching others enter their pins at the ATM. What could Joe implement to
mitigate shoulders.
mitigate shoulder surfing at the bank? That's interesting, right? So, how we can prevent it from happening? Well, if somebody is entering a pin, right, what we could do, we can probably have a mirror so that it would be a mirror effect, and probably the things might not be clear. So, look at we need to answer three. We need to give three options, right? Select three options. I think mirror for sure. Screen filter, yes, we definitely need that, and of course, user awareness training so that while entering those pin, you can be very conscious about it, right?
Yeah. Yes. The
So let's select all three. Perfect. Yeah. Andy is a security analyst and wants his company user to be prepared for the worst. Okay, that sounds interesting. How can he best prepare them against social engineering attack? Hmm. Social engineering attack, right? So, social engineering attack is all about
aware.
human compromising human behavior, right? What do you
Correct.
think, Jevin?
I will definitely go with awareness and education because it is a way to educate people.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, I think social proof doesn't make sense, right?
no,
So, I think awareness and education for sure. Yeah, perfect.
yes,
Ninth question. A threat actor uses a carefully researched and crafted email requesting payment from the account payable department at your company in the hopes that AP, the account payable, will follow the standard practices for paying out bills. What has occurred? Mm, do you want me to read it again? I mean, threat actor uses research. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So, hmm, what do you think, Jevin? Smishing shouldn't be. It's not
yeah.
possible, right? Because smishing
It's a
is all
SMS,
related to
SMS.
SMS based attack, right? So
Right.
that didn't happen because it's an email based attack, right? Because email is there, right? So let's remove what is not possible.
The
Typo
typos
squaring. I mean,
already
nobody
we
really reach
discussed
out to
about
website
that.
or something, right?
Right. A watery hollow
Uh
tank is also not the possible option. So definitely the
yeah, because
first in
there's
line
no
will
farming or there's no redirection, or all those pages are not there. So I think
an invoice scam
invoice
should
scam,
be
because this is related to account payable who do the payment based on the invoice, right?
right.
So I think so I think invoice is scam should be the right answer. Perfect. Let's go to the next question. Hilary believes that her database system has been attacked. She calls the database software vendor, which acknowledges that many of its customers are experiencing a similar situation. However, the vendor is unaware of any weaknesses or soft or vulnerabilities. What has most likely occurred? Um yeah, I mean, let's remove what is not possible. Client side injection is something related to client side vulnerability, right? Uh, Typo squatting, I don't think so, because there's no user is not really the Hillary is not really entering anything on the URL. This is related to database software vulnerability which the vendor is not aware of. So this is definitely zeroed at attack where you
Right.
detected some vulnerability but vendor is not aware about it, right? So yeah, perfect. Question number 11. A user answers a phone call from what it thinks is a trusted organization. The caller attempts to get the individual to enter account details via the phone. Okay, it turns out the caller ID was fake. What type of exploit is this? What type of exploit is this? Okay. So the
Mhm.
user answer a phone call, right? So this is something to do with the phone call related scam, correct?
Correct.
SMS smishing is related to SMS based
Okay.
attack. So I don't think smishing is possible. Farming again is related to website redirection. Whaling is again targeting the whale, targeting the management CEO, CFO. I think wishing is related to the voice related attack. So wishing should be the right answer. Correct?
Correct. I will go with that.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Question number 12 is a perpetrator pretends to be a software vendor and says he has worked with your company in the past. He says your name sounds familiar, and you may be an old friend. He wants you to know that his company has a limited number of operating systems, a system license available for your organization at a great price. Okay. Looks like a great deal, huh?
Mm.
What principles of influence in bracket reasons for effectiveness have been used in this example? There are some important stuff. Perpetrator, software vendor, sounds familiar. Somebody who is very familiar, old friend, a limited number of operating system license. So yeah, what principle? I think he is creating kind of scarcity, right? That this is a deal like never before, correct? So it's like a scarcity that the guy is creating, that you should buy this product or something, right? So I think if we have to answer two, give two answers, then scarcity should be there. Uh,
And he pretend to be, the same, see, as the same name, like maybe an old friend. So I guess
yeah, old friend. So
second
I
option
think
would
it's a
be more
familiarity or liking.
correct.
Yeah, when there's no urgency because he's not saying you should buy now or it's valid only for tonight or something, right? So I think urgency shouldn't be there. Authority is not there because he's friend, right? So
Correct.
authority should come in when there's a government agency or somebody who's reputed or something like this is calling up. So I think this should be the right answer. Perfect. Question number 13. An attacker hijacks a bank's website through DNS poisoning. When bank customers access the bank's website, they are redirected to a fake site that steals their personal information. What are the bank customer victims of? Okay, crypto jacking not possible. Crypto mining, of course, not possible because there is nothing to do with crypto. Um Phishing. Hmm. What do you think, Jimin? When bank customer access the bank website, they are redirected to a fake website. So that's something related to farming, right?
Yes, the
Right. So
third option.
someone even answer that, right? So farming. Perfect. Okay. What? Even someone answer on the LinkedIn as well. So let's talk about what are influence campaign, what are influence campaigns, propaganda, uh, disinformation, hoaxes, all part of. So I think this is a part of course, this is obvious hybrid
Hybrid.
warfare, right? Because this is related to propaganda, campaigns, disinformation. So most likely it's just, yeah, perfect. Let's go to the next one. Question number 15. Which of the followings are common purposes of phishing campaigns? Well, I think common purposes of phishing campaign is what? Phishing campaign is used to get uh, your user and password and everything, right?
Right.
So credential harvesting, yes. So and capturing username password. Cross-site scripting is related to client-side attack. Zero day is even not related to that. So I think credential harvesting and retrieving their username and password is should be the right answer, because you see someone click on certain website, then maybe let's say I create a fake website. So I want we might want people to I can, as an attacker, I can create a fake website of Facebook. They might enter their Facebook credential. Boom, I get their Facebook credentials, isn't it? So I think,
Right.
yeah, even someone answered that. First and second, yes, that's the correct answer. Very good, very good. For some reason I can't see your name, but you can comment your name as well. Yeah, so let's go to the question number 16. You receive a text message on your phone from a carrier with a delivery code and supporting link to a set personal delivery preferences. When you click on the link, you are directed to a fake marketing website advertising unarmed deodorant. Okay, what specific type of social engineering is this an example of? Okay,
So it's
you
related
get
to text
redirected to
messaging.
fake website, right? So spear phishing, let's remove what is not possible, right? So spear phishing, um I don't think so, the spear phishing, but yeah, it could be possible. But let's break down the question. Okay, because you receive a text message, right? So text message, it's an attack related to text message somewhere.
Correct.
So um spear phishing is related to the email. Phishing is again a generic. Wishing is related to voice call attack, and smishing is related to SMS and text, right? So smishing. Looks like someone is giving all the right answer, isn't it, Javin? I see in
Yeah.
the comment. Yeah, that's wonderful. We have our last question, guys. It's an attacker has targeted a website that your company employee visit often. What type is this? What type is this? Okay. Hmm. What do you think, Jimmy? Hybrid warfare? I don't think so, because there's no state actor involved. Influencer campaign? I don't think so. Propaganda? Not possible. Farming or watering hole attack? Yes,
Yeah.
we have watering hole attack, right? So I think watering hole attack is the should be the right answer. What do you think?
Well, yes, I will definitely go with watering hole attack because other options are not relevant to any
The question,
of the question,
right?
right?
Oh, you got $1 million.
Thank you.
Okay, so we completed all the questions for the first section, social engineering technique. So whenever we will do the live stream, we'll cover few next module, and I think doing this, if you will keep it in the separate playlist as well, so whomever want to sit for the exam, they can come exercise. And uh, it's really gonna be helpful if you are going to if you are going through all this question, your practices. I can guarantee you will definitely pass it, because these are all coming in from the latest questions. And so yeah, so we did a great job, and thank you so much. So, all right. So, if you still have any question, guys, let us know in the chat. You can even reach out to us on the LinkedIn, to me or German, if you have any questions.
Sure.
We'll keep coming up with the new topics on Security Plus exam, or maybe it's the interview preparation, or maybe on cybersecurity topics. Okay. So, till then, keep learning. We'll catch you in the next video. Thank you.